Today I've got a black square review, aka mousepad review for the Gamesense Rush. This is a speed pad in the same realm as the Artisan Hien or the other hybrid, sort of faster BR style pads. First things first, it comes in this box that's much nicer than it needs to be. Full color, got the graphics, no branding, no name or anything on it, just like a nice box with this guy on it. Doesn't need to be this nice, it's kind of nice that it is. It's even got like the gloss, I don't know if you can see it. Just a nice thing for people who like to hang on to the boxes of their products and kind of show them off. So the mousepad just has this one small logo in the bottom right corner. It's 500 by 500, which is just a large square. Some people like the size, some people don't like it. I would much prefer something to be a little bit bigger than it needs to be than smaller, so this is totally fine by me. This top corner usually just sits on the monitor stand that I have because it's like circle. Here's a close-up of the surface, just to give you an idea of what that looks like. And as far as stitching goes, stitching is really tight all around. It's pretty flat to the pad. The only spot where there's an issue is where I assume the start and stop points are. This actually sits under my keyboard, so it's not a big problem for me, but you could always just use like a nail clipper or a little lighter to kind of get those little fuzzy pieces down. Other than this one little area, the stitching is really nice, and I know that Gamesense is doing a lot to get their stitching good, which is nice to see. This is now like standard stitching on mouse pads, which is really great because it used to be really terrible. And then on the bottom of the pad is sort of your standard rubber. This is definitely like if you're used to Artisan hardnesses, this is definitely mid-category. It's pretty much the same thing that most mouse pads are made out of before we started getting into the multi-hardness Artisan level style of ultra premium mouse pads. Here's a squish test. It's got a little give, but it's pretty firm. So what is the pad like in use? To me, it feels like a slightly more controlled Artisan Hien. It's pretty quick, but with a little more control. So if you thought the Artisan Hien was just a little faster than you like, I think this would be a great option. The full glide feels pretty similar, but once you change directions, this feels like it's got a little more pull on the mouse versus the Hien that has less of that grab. It's hard to communicate what something feels like through a video, but slightly more controlled Hien or fast pad with still a good deal of control is where I would put this. I've been enjoying this pad in Apex. There's a lot of verticality in that game, as well as sort of long range tracking and up close flicks. For me, it's a really nice all around pad. What I think really kind of sweetens the deal on this pad is that its MSRP is $40. It's currently on sale for $32. And I know that the mousepad market is flush with options now, but if you're looking for just a solid, big, fast-ish pad for BRs, or if you're a person that likes a faster pad for TAC FPS, this is a really good option without having to go into the Artisan or Lethal Gaming Gear Pro Series pads. If I didn't cover anything or have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll be sure to answer any questions to hopefully help you out with your next mouse pad. Thanks for watching. Peace.